Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the finale for Partners in Cream. Thank you so much to everyone. If you want to see how I did pretty much the year, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so a little bit of administrative, it shouldn't take long. I just want to say thank you to absolutely everyone. I want to say thank you to DaLin and Bo, her husband. DaLin did so much and I just want to say thank you to her, and I'm so happy that we did this. It just stemmed from us talking in the comments one day, and I don't think, and I can't speak for DaLin, but I can't imagine anyone expected this to happen. So many people would be interested in doing it. It's such a shock going from watching YouTube for years to being on YouTube, let alone other YouTubers knowing who you are, and then someone actually wanting to participate. I am shocked about how many people were doing it. On Instagram, you seeing through the hashtag, there was just so many people, and then people tagging you into their comments and seeing how hard the products they picked were, and like how aesthetic the photos were, and just how committed people were. It was just, it's actually kind of emotional. I know that sounds like dramatic, but it kind of is crazy to me. But we are doing it next year, Partners in Cream. I'm in the middle of talking to DaLin on Instagram, so I don't know if we're going to call it hashtag Partners in Cream 2021 or 2.0 or what we're going to do exactly yet, but we're kind of going back and forth and seeing what we're going to do there. But it's going to be the 10th of every month, so January 10th is when it's going to start, and it's going to be a quarterly refresh, so you can get rid of any stuff that's driving you mad or any other reason like that. And something you may or may not already know, I know DaLin put it in a community post, and we have told people in the WhatsApp group, in the Instagram group, that we're doing a little bit of a survey to see how we all did this year. And it's not going to be individually how I did or how Mary did or how John did. It's going to be as a group. How did we do? So if you could fill in, I'm going to have it linked down below. DaLin is going to have it in her video. I'm not sure if everyone else will know to put it in their video, but we're trying to do it by the 15th. So if everyone could hopefully submit the answers by the 15th, DaLin and I are going to do a kind of I'm going to say a Christmas party. It's not really a Christmas party, but like a community, like, let's see how we did as a group, you know, like how many products did we all finish as a group? How, you know, that kind of thing. You'll see the questions. There's actually not many at all. I think there's like 5, I can't remember. But if we could finish that by the 15th, and then we'll post some sort of a video with a little, like a little community get together being like, yay, we're great. You know, 2020 was a train wreck, so we need that kind of a thing. So thank you to everyone. That is going to be linked down below. Also linked down below, there's going to be a sign up sheet for next year, you know. So on Instagram or YouTube or both. Obviously I'm doing it again. This is so exciting. I'm so happy. So now I hope to the love of God that I didn't forget anything. If I did, I'll pin it in a comment. Usually when I'm editing the videos, I spot what I missed. But big thanks to Bo as well, guys. Husband of the year. But yeah, let's see how we did. So the first product is a product I picked, predominantly products that were very, very long term, and anything that I could get I did some number goals as well. But for this purpose of this, I had the Maybelline Color Tattoo. It was brand new when I rolled it in, and here is where it is now. I have used this in 2020 140 times. So 140 times seems to have gotten this from brand new to here. So, and you can see it from the back as well, like that's what it's like. I don't have anything else like this, so I'm happy enough to actually just keep working away, even though this project is now finished until the 10th of January. I wish all my projects were actually finished for the month of December, so I could actually just have a break and play a bit. Do you know what I mean? That product there is still 49 grams, so how much did it start at? I think it started at 51 grams, so it's only gone down 2 grams in a year. How many is in it? I don't see how many grams are in it in total, but according to my scales, it doesn't do decimal points, it's gone down 2 grams. This next one is this Huda Beauty 3D highlighting palette in, I was gonna say Ibiza, but it's in Capri. It's the cream shade here, and again, this had no pan in it, and I had changed my goals in this for the entire year, and it appears I have used this shade 85 times, and I love it. I absolutely love it. This is beautiful on its own Well, it's not on its own right now, it's underneath. It's beautiful on its own. It's beautiful with things over. It's kind of a subtle glow. It blends really easily into what you have here. And I just absolutely love it. And when it's gone, I actually kind of gonna miss it, to be quite honest with you. But I have big Juicy Lucy Pannual there, if I do say so myself. Weight wise, I think it was 147 to start, and now we're at 144, so we're gone down 3 grams. Again, how many grams are in you? Oh, cream is 6 grams, powders are 3 by 8, so we've gone down 3 grams in total, which is pretty exciting. Then this product here, I didn't roll in that long ago, and this is the Natasha Denona Bloom. If I'm looking down, I'm just getting my uses. It's a Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow, and I was working on the deep shade in here. Yeah, it went from 144 to 143, but again, I don't have the decimal points. I only have this in not very long, and I've used it 28 times. 28 in its whole lifetime, because I only got this literally really recently. So that's what it looks like. It literally doesn't look changed, because I literally just boop ever so slightly, and there you go. But I'm happy this is a new palette and it's been getting a lot of use. And then I want to show you my other Juicy Lucy progress. So I have 8 Super Shock shadows in my collection, and I was working to hit pan on all 8 eventually, and I hit pan on 6. So I have 2 more that I need to hit pan on. So let me just show you. So this one here is Light Up, and that's it there. The max I think it took was like 30 uses for me to hit pan on these. I love Super Shock shadows. I just think that they deserve, they deserve more love in the collection. They're absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love them, but I wanted to hit pan on them all. And you know what makes me excited? Hitting pan and things, like if I worked on one to finish, all of the other ones wouldn't be used. This next one here is a Super Shock shadow in an Ultra Glitter Set to Stun. This one here, God, it's so stunning. It's so beautiful. I love them all. I actually love them all. I enjoyed them all. The only issue I had was panning too many eyeshadows. And I still think swatches don't do them justice. They just don't. They're really handy. Now, if you have a really big collection, I just find it really hard to use. I don't think I have a really big collection in comparison to other people. Frog, this is probably one of my favorite ones that I've used so far. This is an Ultra Glitter. This is a topper shade. I love this shade. And you're like, topper sounds kind of boring. Doesn't it? Doesn't the word topper, if you're not used to it, sound boring? It was to me. But my God, does it transform anything over top. I love it. It's like, God, it just doesn't do it justice. There on the bottom, and even on the camera, it's going to look boring. But on your eye, there's these little micro fine glitters, and not like glitter, like sparkles, and they're like little bluey colours, and they're just, God, it's beautiful. It's just so, love that one. I think that's my favourite. This next one is in Blitzen. This one was hard, because even though I really like the shade, it's hard to wear it frequently, and I was trying to put pressure on myself to show progress, and so I was trying to use things frequently, where in actual fact I should have just hit pan whenever I hit pan and had it in the project and worked on it, not rushed, because it's such a look. Like, look at it up there. It's lovely, but it's not something I wanted to wear so frequently. God, that's actually, it's such a nice shade. There's like little sparkles in that one too. That's really fiery on the eye. It's stunning. So stunning. I purchased all of these last year in 2019. So, oh, I don't think any of them are, they're nearly a year old. This one is Twitter Pated. This one is an Ultra Glitter as well. Just so beautiful. I tried not to, like, you know, dig down. I just literally tried to work through them evenly, if you get me. I wasn't focusing my brush. That is so beautiful. I wasn't using a brush. I mostly use my finger, to be honest with you, because it just applied really well with the finger. It's just so beautiful. Every time I used them, I was just like, God, these are so good. And then this final one, this was the first one I used, and this was Glisten. This one, I use so much of this in order to hit pan. Like, look, I don't know if you can see, but this one is like evenly really flat down. This one is a really, really handy everyday shade. This one, 2.1 grams. It's a satin, and I'm not really into satin anything, but like I wore this a lot of in work, and it was just, I just remember being like, gosh, this is really handy for work. But if any of them I could finish, that would probably be, it's there. It just was such a subtle God, I wonder what it would be like as a highlighter. I never thought of that. No, absolutely not. I don't think it would work. But I just used a lot of this. Like it was worn down pretty much everywhere. That's what I found anyway. I don't know why that one was so hard to hit pan on, but I enjoyed using it particularly to work. The two that I have not yet hit pan on are these ones. I haven't even used them yet. This is Lightning Bug. Look at that. See, some of them got a little bit destroyed in transit to me over in Ireland, but not destroyed is a strong word. Disrupted, disturbed. There's that there, but I didn't prioritize that shade because I am working on Adorn in my Pan That palette, and they're not the same at all, but they are similar. So there was no point. Then this one is, the other one I have in it is Vela. And again, this is an ultra metallic. I'm working on a lot of reds and I just wanted a break pretty much after that Blitzen shade. It's so beautiful looking, isn't it? Like, all of mine are wet, obviously still. Hope I store them okay. That's it there, down there. Like, all of my shades are quite similar. My favorite is definitely Frog. I wish you could see like the shift, can you? It's really, really, really beautiful. A lot of other things I had usage goals on, but I do feel like this is worth an honorable mention. I wanted to get use out of my Jelly Much. I don't know if you can see because I did repress this. This is Once in Floral, and I use this so many times. Look, that's, like, when I say that's all that's left, that's a lot of product. But can you see how many times I would have had to use it to get that much of it gone? Like, that's a lot of times. My goal was to hit pan, and then I was like, why is my goal to hit pan considering it's a bloody Jelly Much shadow? You don't know when that will be. Like, I didn't know when that will be, but look at it. God, it's beautiful. Now, my problem was I was doing this shade and this shade literally back to back, and being very honest, they're very, very similar. Even though this one here, I don't know if you can see it, but it has a gold shift. This one like doesn't. This has a copper shift. Let me try that mirror trick. Someone else told me, I don't know if you can see, but hang on. Can you see? I don't know, but like there's like this copper shift to it. But other than that, they're very, very similar. So there's that. So I have 2 more Jelly Much shadows, and I want to get use out of them next year as well. So that's my goal as well, to finish off on the Super Shocks. And then obviously I have some Stila glitters as well that I want to get use out of. So I think that's it. Oh my God, how weird. Some of these products I'm going to keep out. Some I'm going to put away until January and see what I want to do next year. If you guys are interested in joining, please do fill out the little join up sheet, and don't forget to submit your results. Thank you so much to absolutely everyone again, and I'll see you January 10th for this project. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.